G'day guys, Mike, Allfellas Travels. Anyway, I don't normally do these types of videos, but I'm going to do a video on unboxing. So now, both these products have been given to me to test and trial over a period of time by Drifta Stockton. And I've already eaten out of this one, the pizza oven. I'm really looking forward to having a crack myself because it looked pretty easy when they cooked it up. And it doesn't look like it's much of a challenge to it, and so I'm going to give that a bit of a crack in another video and see how we go. Anyway, we'll get on with it. So like I said, both these products have been given to me for trial by Drifta Stockton, which I appreciate, and I'll be trying over a period of time, and then obviously a follow-up review. But both the products look really good. I've already got one installed and I'll talk about that again shortly, but let's get on with it. And so nicely packaged, plenty of information on the box so you know what it is. These are all in stock at the Drifta Stockton shops or online. So we'll just open up this end first. Oh, nicely packaged, guys. I haven't seen one in the box before, but they look to be pretty well packaged. Looks to be a nice finish, but we'll pull him out of the box. Put that box to the side. Cover the plastic. Get the plastic cover off. So I always find it a bit child-proof. Now this one's been rattling around in the back of my car for probably 3 weeks. And bouncing around in the back, so the boxing's looks to be pretty good because there's no marks or anything on it. So nicely boxed up. Get the plastic off. They can go in the box. We'll go look at the gizzard in a minute. Geez, nice finish. Nice black, looks like anodised type of finish. 2 handles on the side, I like that idea. Easy to pick up, easy to mount where you need, handle each side. It's pretty light too. I understand they weigh in with the stone included at 5 kilos, so that's pretty light. And the other good thing is on the top here, and this is pretty important in pizza cooking from what I understand, but Jimmy likes to run his about, up about 200 degrees. Looks good and solid. It's the first time I've actually really picked one up and had a bit of a feel with it. But I like the look of that. So inside comes the stone. That's nice and safely packaged up as well. Oh gee, nice and firm in there, so that's not going to bounce around anywhere in transit. Pizza oven. Some information there, cleaning and maintenance, how you might use it. It's quite a number of options, guys. Yep, that's worthwhile having a look at. Take the cover ends off the stone. I might actually keep those for transit when I'm travelling. Get rid of the plastic. There's the stone. Oh yep, beautifully finished. Nicely chamfered on the corners. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Just have a look inside there. Okay guys, so I'll turn this up on the end and you can see here that it's well ventilated. I never noticed that. I haven't seen that before because like I said, I've only seen it cooked on. I haven't actually seen one fresh out of the box, so yeah, that looks good. Plenty of opportunity for the heat to get up through that. Now, you don't want the flame on that obviously. Generally, you know, when you use this sort of pizza oven, you just want the heat. You don't want the flame lashing at that on the bottom. That'd be far too intense. That'd probably cool down pretty quick too, I'd say. But, yep, that looks pretty good. Gee, she's light. You know, that's exactly what you want. If you're going to go camping, you want something that's light. You know, weight, I hate anything that's too heavy. And it's just more, you know, it adds up. And the lighter you can travel, the better. Especially these days with the price of fuel. Stone looks good. I like the feel of that. Oh, the rooster's going off over there. I like the feel of that stone. Feels good. You can see in there, there's so I can see that there's some fingers there can see there, you can see inside there's some fingers there that will guide the stone, and a little bit of a closer look at the gauge there. You know, not beautifully finished. Pretty happy with it actually. So we'll slip the stone inside, and as you can see, there's those tongues that are in there. Just guide in, and you know that holds her in place. So if she spills a bit or moves a little bit while you're putting her on off, that's not going to go anywhere. So obviously you sit that on top of your fire pit that you might see in the video that the Luke did when they first tried cooking in one of these. And you can sit them on a barbecue with a very low flame. Sit them on a fire pit. You can even, I'm going to try this when I cook with this. I'm going to try it over a charcoal cooker, and because I think that'll just go perfect. And maybe just use some fine sticks to vary the temperature. But yeah, very good. Looks like a really good product. Very excited about getting the chance to use it myself, because like I said, the pizzas were cooked in it were just fantastic. And well made, well finished, light. Really nice looking product. Optionally, they've Drifta, Stockton and Drifta have already made a bag for it. It was also, yeah, this is pretty much the first bag that was made. But the bags are on, I'm pretty sure they're online now. So they make a nice sturdy bag that looks like about, yeah, that might be 8 or 10 ounce canvas, I'm not sure, but she's pretty sturdy. You know, canvas bag made in Australia by Drifta Camping and 4-wheel drive at the factory at Gloucester. Good strong zips. I know for a fact Luke always used really good zips on the bags, because you know, I've got a number of these bags that I bought years ago before I even really knew who Drifta was, and they're still going strong. About the only thing you might need in dusty regions is throw a little bit of silicone, dry silicone spray in there just to keep them freed up. And inside the bag comes the boot liner bag as well, which is purpose made for, let's see how she fits. Purpose made to put that in. And oh yeah, perfect size. Look at that. Oh, fits in there perfect. Velcro on the end, so she's not going to fall out. Beautiful. Look. Oh, she'll slip back in there. Oh, look at that. Okay, so, yep, very good. Got that in there, Velcro to hold it in place. Let's see how she fits in the bag. That's always the next question. One thing that used to frustrate me with a lot of the stuff before I started buying the canvas gear from Drifta and Drifta Stockton was the pull something out of the bag and never go back in. So I'm assuming it'll probably go this way. Let's lift it up and drop it in. Oh yeah, look at that. Now you don't want it too loose. You don't want it floating around in there, but you don't want it too snug. But oh, look at that. That's a perfect fit, guys. Let's zip her up. Oh, look at that. Carry handle. So light. Really looking forward to using that, guys. Now that's the unboxing. Pretty happy with it. Looks like a crack of a product, and I'm sure it's going to perform just as well if I can get my cooking techniques up to the level of Chef Jimmy. But I'm pretty sure you won't. The only skill you'll need is the ability to lift the edge of the pizza and make sure it's not burning once you started melting. We'll be giving that a crack soon. There'll be another video on that. So quickly, I do like that. Thanks Drifta for throwing that my way to try on my next trip. Now the other thing that, I did do a video on this where it's already installed in my vehicle, but I'll just do a very quick unboxing. There's a couple of things I want to talk about with this. So once again, doesn't require a lot of packaging. Nice sealed bag that has the brackets and a couple of screws in there for mounting it. Good solid box. Plastic cover. Now this is the new Drifta Stockton distribution box. Always used to frustrate me when I started rewiring the car, and I was trying to work out how I was going to deal with putting some power points and, or more correctly, some power outlets, 12 volt power outlets in the charging box that I've got on the side of my cruiser now. And because the problem is, if I drill through the back so I can sit them flush, and you end up with the back of the plugs and wire sticking out the back, and you've got to hide that somehow with the type of mount I've got. So I looked at some distribution boxes, and none of them seemed to really fill the gap for what I was looking for. But at the time I found out that these weren't in Australia at the time, but I found out they was coming out, and I asked if as soon as they... There we go, the local boys. And I asked, as soon as these are were available in the store, could I get one? So Luke gave me one of these. Also, and it's mounted, there is another video that I've done, and it's on Instagram, where you can see where I've mounted one of these already. Now, the thing that I really liked about these was mounting is very easy. The screws are already in the top, so if you're mounting to the side, there's two brackets, top and bottom, left or right. All you really need to do is have a run to wherever you might want to mount this, and it could be such that you just want a temporary mount and you want to be able to remove it. There'd be nothing to stop you just bolting on a clip-on bracket and just having that clip on and clip off, or even easier, maybe just a rare earth magnet on the back that's got plenty of magnetic carry on it, and you can just simply attach that to something metal if that's what you wanted. You're camping, you want a distribution box on the outside of your camper, but you don't want it to be weathered, nice and close. Plenty of options with these. All you need is an Anderson plug lead, obviously that's fused before the battery, but how simple is that, guys? And I really love the design of these. Now, I've had this in, they've got a voltmeter on the top, by the way, but as you can see, there's two USBs and two SIG lighter ports on these. So plenty of options. Now, I've purposely, in my charging box that I've got on the back, built into the back of the cruiser on the Goldwing, I'll purposely have these with basically 6 charge points coming off. Plug in there with 2 USBs, plug in there with another 2 USBs, and 2 USBs there. So I've got 6 of them running most of the time, because I really want to see how they go. And so they're under a bit of load all the time, and it's just go and crack a jack. And that would probably be a month now that I've had that in the vehicle. On-off switch just to, now that power doesn't power these points on and off, that simply turns the voltage meter voltage gauge on the top on and off. But yeah, great product, good and sturdy, metal case, brackets to mount it to the side, or however you might want to mount it, very good. Drifta Stockton distribution box. Now, like I said, I've already got this under review. I've had it mounted in my car for a while, and I actually waited about probably 3 weeks for a month for these to come into stock, because I couldn't find another suitable box out there that with a footprint like this, you just mount on the side at some point. Or I was even giving some thought to the Anderson plug with the extension, and you could even just lay it next to you on the table while you're sitting around having a barbie and have things charged, and if you need to do so. But there's a whole load of options for these guys where you can use them. But they're designed to be bolted in as a distribution box. Anderson plug inlet, obviously fused between this point and the battery, or this point in the power supply. And there you go, crack a jack. Now, we'll be reporting back on these and how they're going in time, because obviously I've got a bit of travelling to do, and there'll be some corrugations, and these will be getting worked. It'll be hard. That pizza oven, I'm going to give a caning, because I love me pizza, and it just makes it so easy. And we'll see how both products go. I'll get back to you in maybe 3 months. We'll have another review, but don't forget the next video to do with the pizza oven will be actually doing a cook on the pizza oven. So we'll actually make a pizza up on camera. We'll slide it in there. We'll play around with the temperature and we'll see how it all goes. I'm no cook, but looks pretty easy to me, and I love pizza. So we'll be giving that a crack pretty shortly. Alright guys, take it easy. That's Old Fellas Travels. First of unboxing and chitty chat about a couple of products that I've taken on board to give a bit of a trial, but so far they're looking crackerjack, and I reckon they're just going to be the ants' pants, especially when on the road. How easy is it going to be to cook pizza? And it's only going to cost me 5 kilos of my payload and in weight, so plenty of things to smile about there. See you guys, take it easy. See you in the next video. There's going to be a few reviews coming along. Keep your eye open for a review in the next couple of weeks, which is going to be run down on the Cape trip, and damage, wear and tear, and any issues I might have come across with my 76 series while doing the telly track and the part of Frenchman's Track and the Gib River Road. If you sat right through, guys, thanks very much. If you like this video, by all means give us a thumb up, whack a comment in, I'll answer all comments. Yeah, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe and tick that notification bell, so you get all the notifications and new stuff. I think we're done. Cheers guys, look after each other, be kind, be respectful, and stick close to your family. That's important. See you guys.